What is your favorite car in all of the films?
My favorite car is the car I drive, which is a very big Gurkha that weighs 10,000 pounds, I think. It's something crazy. But it's big, it's absurd. I like that.
That's a tough one because I always think I have it, and then we do another Fast and Furious, and my friend Dennis McCarthy comes up with these insane vehicles. But the classic one that meant the most to me was the red Chevelle that I ride off into Mexico at the end of the first one.
My favorite car of the entire franchise is the Ford GT. It was in Fast 5 in the beginning train scene. I love that car. American Muscle.
My favorite car, I have to say, it's usually the bad guys' car. I love the Aston Martins. I think it was in Fast and Furious 6, the bad guys were driving Aston Martins, and they're beautiful.
My favourite car would be a car that they didn't use. It would be called the McLaren P1, which is a British car. You know, for me, that's the ultimate road car.
Right now, my favorite car is Vin's car, the black one with the engine that comes out of the hood. I mean, that thing is pretty disrespectful.
Well, I'm not a huge kind of car girl, but I personally I was excited to see Dom's Charger because it's so like iconic.
What was the car that Dom drives? Oh, the Fiat. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, it's great. He looks great in it.
But you look better in the bigger cars.
Yeah, I prefer the bigger cars. Look, I'm a truck guy. I like my pickup truck at home, so I prefer a room. I don't like feeling like, you know, and plus I don't fit in a lot of the sports cars. You know what I mean?
Hook 'em up.
I've always been a great driver.
I don't think anybody here can touch me.
Of course I'm the best driver, man.
Have you seen these guys drive for real?
No.
Yeah, no, they're terrible, by the way. That's Tyrese. He doesn't drive that thing.
Yeah, he goes to media training and they say, well, look, man, if they ask you this, say this. I mean it.
These guys are not how to drive. No, you know why? Because all these guys are Hollywood stars and they get driven around. That's what happens. They have chauffeurs. Their driving sucks.
You know, I've done so much tuition. I've had so many lessons and, you know, hours with stuntmen.
I got my license first and foremost because of the movies, because I was cast in the film, and then they said, well, you need to get your license, so I got it. So that was very fortunate.
I think once you've learnt it, you know, you kind of understand what it is to you know, swing the car around and do the tricks you need.
But I didn't become a better driver from the training, because usually it's a lot of green screen, so it's a lot of pretend driving. So that didn't really help me with real life driving.
More experience is better, I suppose. Why not?
Vin may be pretty good. You know, we may be close, but I think I'll take him.
I take less risks now.
My driving is good. I drive my own stuff. I drive a pickup truck.
And you're doing such dangerous stuff in the film that when you stop working, you end up playing it safe. Maybe it's because I've got kids, I don't know, but it does force you to look at your real life and approach your real life with a little bit more caution, because you know you're doing these dangerous things for the sake of the movie.